Hi guys! As you know, sooner or later, every single parent faces some problems with children, such as aggression and misunderstanding with teenagers. But sometimes these problems are more than just normal family issues and get public attention. So, here are 8 incredible actions made by spoiled children. Let's get it on. At the zoo. A 7-year-old Australian boy managed to break into the zoo in the middle of the night. You think he wanted to be friends with some cute animals? Nay, the cold-blooded little bastard had been killing beasties for about half an hour before feeding them to the crocodiles. According to journalists, the look on the kid's face was absent and his eyes seemed empty, like if he was playing some sort of a video game. Who knows what will become of him? We'll see. Stubborn fellow. Since the early years, our parents are trying to teach us to love school. A 6-year-old boy's parents from the USA achieved this goal, but failed at building a healthy relationship with him. One morning, the kid missed the bus to school, and without further ado, he decided to take his mother's car while she was sleeping. He simply didn't want to miss his PE class. The child drove for about 15 kilometers until he crashed, but even that didn't shake his intention to make it to school on time, and he went on walking. The boy didn't get hurt, but his parents got an accusation of neglecting their child. Text message. The main character of this story is a spoiled American teenager who decided to try a practical joke on his mum. He texted her that there was a shooting going on at school. Obviously, she called the police immediately, and they put the entire school on lockdown and started looking for the shooter. But it all turned out to be a prank. Because, there is nothing as hilarious as making your mum think that you might get shot by some psycho with a freaking gun. Human rights. In this story, which also takes place in America, a man took an Xbox away from his son. The child got so angry that he called the police to ask whether or not his rights had been violated. But he got nervous and hung up. Policemen, however, decided to check up the call anyway and drove up to the child's home to make sure nothing was wrong. Once they found out why the kid called them, they had a good laugh and told the boy that his parents have full authority to take away whatever they want from their children. Probably a lot of those watching this video would consider it a gap in the law and an abominable age discrimination. Traveller. Now we're moving to Great Britain. 11-year-old Liam Corcoran had an argument with his mother at the supermarket, and instead of talking it out with her, he decided to run away. He caught the first bus to the airport, and once he got there, he started to look for a bathroom. Unnoticed by everyone, and without even realizing it himself, he managed to pass several security checkpoints and sneak onto a plane heading for Rome. The plane was already in the air when the flight crew discovered there was a stowaway. He was returned to his parents, but heaven knows what a nightmare it was for his parents. Kidnapping. An 11-year-old boy from Spain was terrified of the forthcoming teacher-parent meeting and came up with a heady scheme to avoid it. The boy called his dad and told him in whispers that he had been kidnapped. At this point, we should say his father was a police officer, so he mobilized the entire province to find his son. You can figure his dad's reaction when he found out that the kidnapping was just a hoax perpetrated by his own child. You would think that a rebuke for bad behavior at school should be nothing compared to a punishment for a fake kidnapping. Karma. Mexico. At the end of the school vacation, a little boy had an epiphany. He knew he had no desire to go back to school. Probably many of us had the same feeling as children, but seriously, who had the guts to really do something about it? Well, this kid did. Excited by the idea, the Mexican teenager, without thinking twice, glued his own hand down to the bedside table, hoping to never see school again. Unfortunately for him, the rescue team arrived right there and got him unstuck with a solvent. And right on time, the poor little thing just had to go to school. There's no flying from fate. Internet lovers. These 2 girls are the most horrible teenagers in our list. Internet became the apple of discord in their family because they were banned from using it after 10 PM. Without looking for a royal road, they came up with a drastic solution. The girls bought 2 milkshakes for their parents and mixed some sleeping pills into it. Actually, the milkshakes tasted weird, so the parents didn't finish them. But still, the pills had their effect, and they fell asleep for several hours. The girls are now being charged with a crime for allegedly drugging their parents. Surely they will find internet policy at the county jail even less satisfactory than at home.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.